Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets one fly deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Nice move there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Play number 10 on this drive in his 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Turning it on! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's loose down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The sure hands. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. It's a draw. Spins away from the defense. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of...
Touchdown, Alabama! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Rides the back and leaves it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have...
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
straight points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Wildcats are on the move. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. The give to the single back. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown tie. Fitted in the window for the score. Ready to try the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Kentucky right back to the line. Right back to it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play is going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Brooks. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Gets it out quickly. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Out of the gun, the inside kid. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Handoff to Jones. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags it inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun. Wants to pass. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let it. Out. After the first down completion, it's second and short. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it down the middle. Man, just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats are facing third and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack at the 36. Offense calls a timeout here. Really important to sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Coastal Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's hooked. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll try the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. Taken out of bounds after a... Pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to pull his way out. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catch. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
On the ground, it's Thompson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
There he goes! Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here comes the offense on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he'll be brought down. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe in something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.